Good day everyone, my name is Christopher Carolasan and today I am going to discuss and highlight the contributions and achievements of our beloved Philippine leaders here in our wonderful country of the Philippines, from the President Ramon Magsaysay to President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Let us take a moment to look back at these exceptional leaders, starting from President Ramon Magsaysay, who truly made a significant impact on our nation as the rebuilded it from the ashes of war, leading it through the fascinating process of modernization and facing numerous challenges. President Ramon Magsaysay, the 7th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from December 30, 1953 until March 17, 1957. He was born in Iba, Zambales, was a military governor and engineer. He died on a plane crash on December 1957 boarding the presidential plane on Mount Pinatubo. The contribution and achievements of President Ramon Magsaysay, he was a chairman of the Committee on Guerrilla Affairs. He was the first president sworn into office wearing Barong Tagalog in his inauguration. His presidency was referred as the Philippine Golden Years, for it was the cleanest and zero corruption. The Philippines was ranked second in the Asia's clean and well-governed countries. He established National Resettlement and Rehabilitation Administration or NARA among his agrarian reforms. President Carlos P. Garcia, the 8th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from March 18, 1957 until December 30, 1961. Carlos P. Garcia was a poet, teacher, and guerrilla leader too. Born from Bohol, he was the Vice President of Magsaysay and Secretary of Foreign Affairs for 4 years. He became President when Magsaysay died in 1957. The contributions and achievements of President Carlos P. Garcia, he established the austerity program focusing on Filipino trade and commerce. He was known for Filipino First policy, and he was the first president to have his remains buried at the libingan ng mga bayani. He was known the Prince of Visayan poets and the bard from Bohol. Then the cultural arts was revived during his term. President Diosdado Macapagal, the 9th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from December 30, 1961 until December 30, 1965. He was born in Lubao, Pampanga. Diosdado Macapagal is the father of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, the 14th and second woman President of the Philippines. He was lawyer and a professor too. The contribution and achievements of President Diosdado Macapagal, he placed the Philippines currency peso on the currency exchange market. He established the first land reform law, and he made June 12, 1898 as the Philippine Independence Day. President Diosdado Macapagal, he signed the minimum wage law. He signed the creation of the Philippines Veterans Bank. President Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr., the 10th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from December 30, 1965 until February 25, 1986. He was born from Sarat, Ilocos Norte. Ferdinand Edralin Marcos Sr. was a lawyer and Senate President for 3 years. He was President for 21 years and only quiet office after the People Power Revolution. His wife Imelda Marcos became a quiet popular in the world too. His term was the most controversial and messy one because of martial law and People Power Revolution. The contributions and achievements of President Ferdinand E. Marcos. He declared martial law on September 22, 1972, and he increased the size of the Philippine military and armed forces. And in 1980, GNP was 4 times greater than 1972. He was the first president to win a second term, and he rebuilt. In 1986, the Philippines was of the most indebted countries in Asia. He built more schools, roads, bridges, and hospitals and infrastructures than all former presidents and did combine. Is the only president who remains interred inside a refrigerated crypt. President Corazon Aquino, the 11th President of the Republic of the Philippines, served from February 25, 1986 until June 30, 1992. President Corazon Aquino, the first woman president of the Philippines and the first woman president in Asia. Cory Aquino is the wife of Benigno Aquino Jr., who was assassinated during Marcos regime. She was born in Paniqui, Tarlac. The contribution achievements of President Corazon Aquino, she was named the Woman of the Year in 1986 by Time magazine, and first woman president of the Philippines and Asia, and she's known to bring back democracy in the country. She abolished 1973 Marcos Constitution, brought the new Constitution of the Philippines. She also reorganized the structure of the executive branch of the government. She signed the Law Family Code of 1987 and 1191 Local Government Code. She always initiated charitable and social activities helping the poor and she's been cited as a modern-day Joan of Arc by many. She is in the new 500 peso bill together with her husband Ninoy. She has received a great honors and awards such as one of the 100 women who shaped world history, 20 most influential Asian of the 20th century, 65 great Asian heroes, and the last recipient of J. William Fulbright Prize for International Understanding. President Fidel V. Ramos, the 12th President of the Republic of the Philippines. He served from June 30, 1992 until June 30, 1998. Fidel V. Ramos was the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines before he became president. Unknown to many, he is also a civil engineer. He brought back to economic growth and stability in the country in spite of the Asian financial crisis in 1997. He is the first and only non-Catholic president of the Philippines. The contribution and achievements of President Fidel V. Ramos. During his time, the Philippines was cited as Asia's next economic tiger because he brought back economic growth. Then the Philippines celebrated centennial independence in 1998. He is the only Filipino who received British knighthood from the kingdom bestowed by Queen Elizabeth II. He led the 4th APEC summit held in the Philippines. His Philippines 2000 vision made the Philippine Stock Exchange one of the best in the world in the mid of 90s. President Joseph Estrada, the 13th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from June 30, 1998 until January 20, 2001. Known as ERAP, he was the first president who was a famous film actor. His governance had so many downs due to controversies, impeach, and slow economic growth. He is the first president who has been impeached and the second one who was forced to leave the office because of the people power tree in EDSA. Philippine economy was at its worst because of leadership uncertainty. The contribution and achievements of Joseph Estrada, during his time, the MILF's headquarters and camps were captured. He joined other leaders and politicians who supported against the charter change. He was cited as one of the 3 outstanding senators in 1989. He was among the Magnificent 12 who voted for the termination of the Philippine and U.S. military bases agreement from Clark Air Base and Subic Naval Base. President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, the 14th President of the Republic of the Philippines, she served from January 20, 2001 until June 30, 2010. Gloria Arroyo, daughter of ex-President Diosdado Macapagal, was the second female president of the Philippines. She was 14 when she moved and lived in the Malacañang Palace. Oakwood mutiny occurred on her term. There were also lots of messy controversies against Gloria Macapagal, like impeachment and Hilo Garcia disgrace, but Gloria has known to have contributed big record for road, bridges, infrastructures, and higher economic growth than the past 3 president term did. Amid the 2008 global financial crisis, the Philippines still had an impressive GDP growth, and it was so hard to keep it afloat, but she did. The contribution and achievements of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, she was the second female president of the Philippines and first and only female vice president of the Philippines so far. First president to have oath-taking outside in Luzon. President Gloria Macapagal, an ex-classmate of former U.S. President Bill Clinton at Georgetown University's Walsh School of Foreign Service, where she maintained Dian's List status. She regained higher economic growth than the past 3 presidents before her. Philippine economy grew at its fastest in 3 decades. In 2007, GDP exceeding 7% growth. U.S. President Bill Clinton cited Gloria's tough decisions because of her brilliant strategy to make the country's economy back in shape amidst the 2008 global financial crisis. She is currently in the 200 peso bill. Peso became the best performing currency of the year in Asia in 2007. VAT law was implemented under her term. President Benigno Aquino III, the 15th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from 2010 until 2016. Son of the first female President of the Philippines, Asia Corazon Aquino, Benigno Aquino III, aka Noy Noy, joined the House of the Representatives and the Senate before his presidency. He is the first president who is married and has no children. Contribute the achievements and contribution of President Benigno Aquino III. He achieved the higher economic growth and improvement government transparency, and he is also signed the syntax reform and implemented the Keto 12 education system and the 4Ps. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the 16th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from 2016 until 2022. He came from Zabao and former mayor and vice mayor. The contribution and achievements of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, he known for anti-drug campaign, and we also have a program called infrastructure project under build and improve relations with China and shifted foreign policy. And he also signed the free tuition of college. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., the 17th President of the Republic of the Philippines, he served from 2022 and present. Son of the former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and the 10th President of the Philippines, and the contributions and achievements of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. He implement the contribution and achievements of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. He implement the food security programs, agrarian reform, debt relief, and infrastructure development, and also initiated the Marlica Investment Fund, the country's first sovereign wealth fund, and legislative reforms including anti-financial accounts, Scamming Act, Agricultural Tarification Act, and Create More Act for economic competitiveness.